last time this happened, we got a 700% rally on Bitcoin, and it's about to happen again. So we're going to be talking about exactly what is going on with these charts and what you need to know to fully take advantage of this information. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell. So the Bitcoin chart right here, I've got the 50-day moving average, I've got the 200-day moving average, and we are about to get a crossover where the 50-day moving average crosses above that 200-day moving average. This is known as a golden cross. And historically speaking, this is a very, very bullish indicator on a very high time frame. Again, the last time we saw something like this happen, where we got the 50 moving average cross over the 200 moving average, happened back here at the end of the bear market, and we got a 700% rally to the upside. And so this, objectively speaking, is a very, very bullish sign for Bitcoin. However, we need to approach this with caution. We need to approach this with objectivity, level-headedness, and we need to make a plan, because not all golden crosses are equal. In fact, if we go back in time and take a look at the golden crosses that we've had on this chart going all the way back to 2015, you know, the one in 2015 was absolutely amazing. That was the start of the bull market, and we rose, 8,000%. We got another one back here in April 2019, and this did give us a little bit of a move to the upside here. But then you can see we got two in a row, right, where we just started chopping around. We got these golden crosses, these extremely bullish signs, but it kind of led us to chop around. So let's take a look at some possible scenarios that can happen if we get a golden cross, because you're going to be hearing a lot of people talking about this, how this is definitely the bottom of the bear market because we're getting a golden cross. Let's go back to 2015 and just kind of assess what happened with the price action, right? We put in the bottom of the bear market right here at around $166, and then we start to get a little relief. We get a big pump up, we get a golden cross. The golden cross happens literally at the top of the relief rally, and then boom, we come all the way back down to put in a lower low before starting the actual bull market. Okay, now let's go now to 2019, where we also did get another golden cross. Now in 2019, that was the relief rally of the last bear market. You can see that we did get the golden cross for some pretty nice movement to the upside. But then what happened? We actually got a death cross, and we got another golden cross, and right after we get this second golden cross, boom, we drop all the way back down, almost testing that first low of the bear market before officially beginning the bull market. Okay, so not all golden crosses are equal. And so what we need to do is, instead of just focusing on, let's say, the fact that the moving averages are crossing, we need to look at the market as a whole. What is actually happening here as a whole? Now, I want to go to the monthly time frame because this is very high time frame analysis here. But one thing that I do really want to point out about this chart, and this is the log chart, guys, Bitcoin pretty much since its inception right here, is that what we want to be focusing on when we get these golden crosses is we want to be looking at the monthly time frame market cipher B, or whatever oscillator you're using, and ask ourselves, is this showing a bottom? Okay, are we showing some kind of a bottom here? Now we go back to 2015 and we can see that yes, absolutely, Bitcoin was showing a clear bottom on market cipher B. Okay, although this is now, we're looking at a time period from February 1st, 2015, all the way to October, November 2015. So we're talking almost a whole year of price action. So we're really zooming out here, because the point of doing this kind of technical analysis is not to get into some kind of short-term leverage trade. This is to talk about how are we going to build our portfolio? How are we going to plan for the future so we can really take advantage of these massive moves on Bitcoin, right? So we can see that, yes, the monthly time frame is bottoming out here as we're getting this golden cross, which, by the way, resulted in a retest of the bear market low. Now, if we're looking at this in the long term, we would say this would have been a great place to start accumulating Bitcoin, right? To really start going hard on accumulation. Now, of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But historically speaking, we could say, wow, this would have been a great place to really start accumulating. And if the golden cross resulted in immediate bull run power, well, it would have been a good place to start accumulating. But we got extra time to actually buy at cheaper prices. Now, check this out. We actually come to 2019, where we get that next golden cross. And again, we have the monthly time frame printing that bottom. Not only do we have the monthly time frame printing a bottom, but if we take a look at the oscillator here, market Cipher B, we're actually printing a hidden bullish divergence as we come up to this next bear market bottom where we're getting the golden cross and where we are also getting the monthly time frame bottoming out. What is a hidden bullish divergence? Now, a lot of times you guys hear me talking about regular bullish divergences where basically we have a really big momentum wave, kind of like this woman's butt, right? On the left side, really big, and on the right side, very, very small as the price is coming down, right? A hidden bullish divergence is where we're going to flip this image horizontally, where we want to see basically a smaller butt cheek on the left and a larger butt cheek on the right as the price is getting higher. This is a continuation pattern here. Now, notice what's happening right now. The price is actually making another higher high. And the oscillator market Cipher B is also making another lower high, showing us another hidden bullish divergence. Now, objectively speaking here, we can say that although not all golden crosses are the golden cross that leads to the bull market, we can say that if the golden cross is happening as the monthly time frame is bottoming out, it means it's a good time to actually think, you know what, the bottom is probably either in or very close to being in, right? We got the golden cross in 2019. We got some really nice relief before putting in that double bottom. The real bull market begins. Now, something else I really want to point out about what is happening right now is if going over to the weekly time frame, okay? On the weekly time frame, whenever we put in these golden crosses, we can see a few very clear things. The weekly time frame is giving us an uptick in momentum, right? We can go back to all the way back to 2011, where as we're putting in the golden cross, we see market Cipher B is upticking in momentum here. We come back to 2015, and we actually have bullish divergences forming on the weekly as we are putting in these golden crosses here. Pretty crazy, actually. This weekly time frame money flow starting to tick up, the momentum starting to come up in 2019 when we got this golden cross. We can see the money flow coming up on market Cipher B after putting in this very deep momentum wave. And then again, over here in our present day, we can see bullish divergences on the weekly time frame as we are about to put in this golden cross as the monthly is bottomed out. Now, something else that's very important about market Cipher B right now on the weekly is the fact that if we kind of take a trend line here and connect the top momentum waves, we can see that we're breaking out of this trend line right here on market Cipher B on the weekly. The momentum waves, you can actually draw trend lines on these momentum waves. This is something that a lot of traders do with various oscillators because once we break trends of momentum, this is actually a very, very bullish breakout right here, in my opinion. Okay, so again, what does this mean? How do I interpret this data? For me, this is saying it's time for me to really start to accumulate more if we get another move to the downside, which very, very well may happen because right now we are coming up to key areas of resistance. We know that we are getting resistance in between 25 and 30K right up here. This box is major, major resistance. And if we go down to lower time frames like the daily, we can see some warning signs, right? We can actually see some warning signs that we are starting to get some bearish divergences printing on the daily time frame and below. So we're coming up to resistance. We're starting to show some signs of weakness, but the fact that we have officially changed market structure on the weekly makes me bullish. The fact that we are bottoming out here also does make me bullish on the monthly time frame. And so I'm actually taking my long-term Bitcoin holdings now very, very seriously to stock up, to accumulate for the next bull market, not financial advice. Now, what does this not mean? Because you're going to hear a lot of people out there on YouTube, they're not going to tell you how to apply this information. This is talking about long-term holdings on spot. This is not talking about leverage trading. Okay, leverage trading is something completely different. Okay, I am a leverage trader. Right, I gave the setup to long from 16,300 from the exact bottom in my VIP Discord. Currently still holding multiple long trades. All right, we also did give the setup to take a short from where Bitcoin topped out. Here also, because we are doing technical analysis and we are trading short-term timeframes here. All right, I'm also holding a short trade as well from that high, because we're doing short-term technical analysis with leverage trading. Very, very different. Now, if you do want to learn how to trade short-term timeframes and take advantage of all the volatility that these markets are having short-term, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the blueprint to actually take advantage of these short-term timeframes, make money every single day trading these markets with a clearly developed plan with good risk management so that you know what you're doing. Also, guys, if you do want to join a community where I give these trade setups in advance and the levels every single day, you can go to patreon.com/JasonCasper. Also, guys, if you do want to trade on an exchange where you can trade with leverage, you can check out ByBit, link in the description, and or MEXC. Having some promotions right now, guys, 0% limit fees for both exchanges. It's a really great deal. If you know what you're doing and you're trading short time frames, you definitely don't want to pay those limit fees. Make sure to check it out if you're interested. This golden cross, guys, has nothing to do with leverage trading, okay? But what it does have to do with is thinking long term. People have made life-changing money in these crypto markets in the past because of the fact that they were, when everybody else was very, very fearful, thinking that we were going to come much lower, they were accumulating and they took advantage. And even if, right, this is my mindset approaching this. Let's say that we even do come in and put in a double bottom or even a lower bottom, right? I am fully convinced that the cryptocurrency markets are going to have another bull run. I do believe we're going to see a $100,000 Bitcoin. Let's say, now I've been accumulating heavily under $20,000. That's what I was really saying, guys. Everyone was waiting for 20K to buy, then people got too scared. Let's say we do go to 100,000, okay? We go to 100,000 Bitcoin. That means even if we come in and we put in a lower low here and we bottom out even down at let's say 9,000, right? This is still a 9-to-1 risk-reward ratio if we hit a $100,000 Bitcoin. If we hit like a $120,000 Bitcoin, we're talking 11 times more potential reward than risk in the long term. In my opinion, this is a very good investment. Of course, I'm only talking about paper money, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. All right. This is my current outlook on the markets long term. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. God bless everybody. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, I do pray everybody is very, very blessed, even if you're not religious. For me, my walk with the Lord, Jesus the Messiah, is everything to me. It gives me purpose. It gives me meaning in these crazy times. So I do pray everybody is super blessed. Guys, I will be going live at 9:30 in about 3 hours. New York Open Live. We're going to be taking advantage of this short-term volatility. We're going to be looking for trades and all that stuff. Make sure to check it out. God bless you all. See you in the next video. Peace.